About 3, maybe even 4 years ago, I bought this cheap trim router. It's 240 volt. The name on it is actually Anestee, but it's exactly the same model as the cheap Katsu, and I believe there's a few other names it comes under, but my one's Anestee. It's 710 watts, 230 volts, made in China, as most things tend to be. I paid $69.95, and for that I got the router itself. You obviously get like the wrench and the guide, and I also got this base, which is the one I tend to use most of the time. It's got the detachable dust guard, but also it came with an offset base and the plunge base. And today I'm going to be trying to make some sort of wall holder so I can store it on my French cleat wall behind me, and keep all the bits together. So that is what we're going to try and do in today's video. Now, as usual, I've got no sketches, no plans. I've got a vague idea in my mind what I want to build, and as usual I'm just going to start building and kind of let the design evolve and see what I end up with. So if you want to see what I end up with, then stick around. The first job was to cut a piece down to roughly the right width. Then I could lay the pieces on top and work out exactly how big each piece needed to be. And once I'd worked out how big I needed it, I could then start cutting down all the pieces. So what I'm thinking, this is the back. I'm going to have the lower piece flush with the bottom. I'm going to have a piece across the top, but probably 1 or 2 centimeters lower. The sides go on like that, and I'm going to leave this lip on the top, and then I'm going to have the shelf. Basically that's going to be sat on the top. The smaller ones are going to go in here, and the router itself, what I'm thinking is to cut 2 holes the size of this, so I can drop it through and it just sits in something like that, and I can just take it out and put it back whenever I need. That is the plan. So what I've done, these are the 2 shelves. I've set that roughly where it's going to be, and then I've squared a line across, and I'm going to drill a hole in the centre on both of them, and hopefully it should be big enough for the router to drop down into. Then I marked all the sides I needed to round over with an X. That way I wouldn't accidentally round over the wrong side. Then I clamped the pieces together to stop them moving, drilled, countersunk, and started screwing it all together. I made sure to check with the square as I was putting it together to make sure it was all going together square. The last thing to make was the cable storage. Here I use a plastic lid just to mark out a rough curve. Then I can get my disc sander out and round the edges over. Then it gets glued and screwed into position, and that's it, finished. Right guys, well that's another tool holder and another tool with its own place on the wall. So if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you're not yet subscribed, hit the subscribe button and tap the bell and you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. in hindsight, I could have made this slightly narrower, but it leaves me a bit of room for extra storage. So all in all, quite pleased with the way it turned out. So till the next video, stay safe, look after yourselves, and you'll see me in the next video. Cheers for watching.